Grossmont College Radio, El Cajon, California.
It's big, it's beautiful, and you're gonna love it.
Welcome to Get This, the thinking man's analysis of people chasing airplanes, naked ATV drivers, fast food rage, and all the other hard-hitting stories cable news doesn't want you to hear.
Hold on to your butts.
Ladies and gentlemen, get this. That's us.
Hello.
I am your host, DJ Lunchbox, on Get This on Griffin Radio. We are GR.
We are GR.
Thank you for joining us again. If you're out there, if you're there, if you're in Japan.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
And my co-host here, Raising the Roof.
Woo.
I'm with
DJ Supremus.
And DJ B. Millie, that's me.
My two favorites sitting along here with me doing the news. Welcome back from our spring break, guys.
So happy to be back, honestly.
2 episodes off is far too many.
I agree.
It's 2 episodes too many.
Were you shaking too? I had a little bit withdrawal going on. I was kind of home, like clutching my shoulder.
Yeah, it was like both Tuesday and Thursday.
I got this little weird pinprick on my elbow I noticed on the inside this morning, so I wonder if my man was withdrawing blood last night on me.
Potentially.
Probably checking on you because he saw that you were in withdrawal from
It's true.
It was like, oh no, what's he been on?
Oh, he's back on the smack.
The radio.
He got me off the pole years ago, but now, I mean, I can't even pole dance anymore because now I just bend the damn thing. The views, comments, and opinions expressed on the show are those of individuals and not necessarily shared by Griffin Radio, the Media Communications Department, Grossmont College, or the Grossmont Cuyamaca Community College District. This podcast is copywritten by Griffin Radio and Grossmont College 2019. Thank you very much. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook, guys. Our account is Griffin Radio 119. Our Instagram page is Griffin Radio SD. And, of course, you can always hear us on the TuneIn app under Griffin Radio. Be sure... What the hell is that face for?
It's a very good face. It's my...
It's distracting as hell.
It's very good.
Oh, my God.
I like it.
You can also... Where the hell was I? In my litany.
You were plugging our social medias.
Yeah, I had some shameless self-promotion here. You can shoot me an email, too, at my address... lunchboxthedj@gmail.com, and I'll be more than I finally got an email the other day.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, it was a tip on how to clean your inbox out from Google.
There you go.
So,
I was gonna say, was it like?
So somebody out there is paying attention.
Was it your boy?
Did you check the email and make sure that you spelled it right and that you're announcing it right?
Yes, I did last semester because I actually printed it out. I was afraid.
There you go.
Because for the first 3 days, I kept saying DJ Lunchbox. It's like no, that's not it. That's not it. I didn't. So I had it wrong the whole time. Griffin Radio is a proud part of the Grossmont College community, and we're always looking to highlight news and information about clubs and events our fellow students and faculty should know about. So if you have any news or announcements you'd like us to mention, bring any ASGC-approved flyers to Griffin Radio down here in Building 20, Room 205, or you can email us at griffinradiostation@yahoo.com. That is griffinradiostation@yahoo.com. So yeah, we got a ton of stuff going on here. Tomorrow, actually, from noon to 1, if you're looking for a new career opportunity, check out the Griffin Works internship program. You can learn about industries, make valuable connections, build your resume, and get professional experience. There are, I was going to say a few sessions, but there's only one left. So tomorrow, April 3rd, from noon to 1, it's Building 60, Room 140. If you'd like to get more information, call Erica Olmos at 619-644-7077.
Woo.
Woohoo.
Career stuff.
Yay.
What all do we have? Oh, this.
What don't we have?
We got a lot of announcements. We got
This one is done.
Is it?
Is it?
Yes.
Oh,
the play is over, my friends.
Oh, I thought this one went until the 23rd of April.
Nope, it was the 23rd of March.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Woohoo!
Oh,
okay,
that's
I'll
too
do
bad.
this
That
one.
was the Ush Like the Wind one.
Yes, it was. That one is
alliteration.
done so. Unfortunately, the play is over, which saddens my heart because it was a very good play.
When I threw that page away in the air, I was afraid it was going to come back and hit me in the eye. So.
All right, Comedy Night.
Woo.
Grossmont College Theater Arts Department presents Comedy Night for 2 nights only in April. This special fundraising event runs on Friday the 12th and Saturday the 13th at 7:30 p.m. at the Stagehouse Theater. For tickets, call 619-644-7234 or visit www.grossmont.edu/theater with the RE spelling brochure.
Sounds fun.
I know.
Comedy night.
I feel like I'll probably
have
go.
a laugh. Come laugh with us.
Come laugh with me. I'll
Come
probably
laugh
be
with
there.
us. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Laugh with us.
Probably Friday.
Now, just to do a brief divergence, you were saying that the show that just ended, The Spring Awakening, was really good?
Yes, it was. Okay, I had to write like a whole critique on it for my acting class. Well, Brandon's rifling.
No, go ahead. You're good. I got one, so go for it.
And so I liked like the songs and the play and everything so much that I ended up downloading like the original broadcast soundtrack.
Oh, wow.
And then upon listening to the Broadway soundtrack, found that our cast here was a lot better. Like, better than the original Broadway soundtrack. It was amazing. Like, because, like, the Broadway singers, they sang very well, but they didn't have any of the, like, emotion that the characters, like, were feeling in any of their singing. And, like, there's one song, spoiler alert, where, like, the character is, like, about to kill himself. And when you listen to it in the soundtrack, it, like, he doesn't sound like he's, like, about to kill himself.
I see.
Yeah, so I was like,
cool.
Meh.
Well, high praise. That's awesome. I can't wait to
Indeed.
hopefully get to go to see the next production we have here.
Oh, yeah. That one should be fantastic as well.
All right, guys. The Hyde Art Gallery here on campus is hosting a new exhibit from March 21st to April 25th, so it is still going on. Intersection, presented by Visual, is a mashup of urban contemporary art featuring work by Adrian Anthony, Benny Ochoa, Don't Trip, Jason Gold, and many, many more incredible artists. Come on over and check it out. Hyde Art Gallery always has something interesting to see, and Intersection keeps the tradition going. Hyde is here on campus at 8800 Grossmont College Drive. It is right outside of this building, the Media Communications Building, Building 21, I believe we are.
Building 20. We're in 20.
Building 20. Yes, the Hyde Art Gallery is right in the middle of Building 21, I believe. Yes.
It's right by like that little like the theater area where there's the little
if you basically head southwest
place
on campus to where all that construction is going on, the Hyde Art Gallery is under the big arch.
And they really do pretty consistently have incredible art.
There's some amazing stuff there.
Because if you're in one of those classes, in a theater class or in a music appreciation class or any sort of art appreciation class, they'll more likely than not send you over to the Hyde Art Gallery to walk around as a class. And they really do have some astounding art pretty consistently throughout the year.
Oh, definitely.
I haven't been to every exhibit, but the ones that I have been to are very, very, very good.
Yeah,
very
we have
talented
some.
people.
Yeah, we have some really talented students here. I have to say.
Yes.
And
Got
faculty. I know some of it's all,
definitely.
they've got photography, painting, sculpture, bodily excretions shaped into vases. I don't know.
Yeah.
Now, me and my talents, on the other hand, probably.
I don't think we can talk about your talents.
I have very few. Just kidding.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, but Remus, you're a singer,
done.
though.
Probably done.
Not a good one.
Yes, you are. We've heard you.
You have, maybe.
I mean, to kind of go right down the middle of both of you, I'd say you're definitely better than I am.
Yeah.
Why would you wait? Why do you say that?
That's 100% accurate because I've heard you sing and I've heard me sing. I've heard me sing, and that is a travesty. That is a bed of nails on hot coals in a dishwasher.
Oh, God.
I'm trying to remember where you could have possibly heard me sing.
Didn't you do karaoke? That
was
on the
last
quad last semester?
semester.
Yeah, he was here. He was around.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was around here and there. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So there was stuff going on.
Sure.
So I want to know if you guys want to play a game.
Of course we
course.
want to play a game.
When-
what kind of question is that?
When would I ever say no to playing a game?
Well, I have a
Ridiculous.
game for you here, and it's a little bit of a.
It's been a week, not
It's
a
a repeat.
year, Justin.
a bit
Still like the
of
same stuff.
Well, come on. I had to have some sort of segue. Give me a break here. Jesus. Guys are busting my balls here. We've been on the air for 10 minutes.
Yep.
And we've lost 2 million.
Moving right on.
We're 10 minutes in and
Moving
we've
right
already
on.
lost.
So we're going to play
right
a
on.
second round here of real or fake.
Ooh,
Yes.
yay!
Because I enjoyed that last time.
Me too.
Oh, you enjoyed Did it happen to me or not? Or the
No, we're gonna play your
game.
Your game is
did it happen
Thursdays?
or not? Yes.
Yes, I remember real or fake, though, the business
I'm still
one.
trying to figure out what my Tuesday thing is going to be, but...
Yeah, I can't wait to see what you come up with.
We'll see.
So on Thursdays, what we do is B. Millie plays a little guessing game with us, and he gives us a couple of scenarios about something so outlandish that happened to somebody, and then we have to guess if it happened to him or something that he read on Reddit or somewhere else. And then just to do a little plug as well, on Wednesdays, it's not this show. We do Remus's own show, Hotel Never Rest, which is a D&D game, and we have so much freaking fun doing that. Which is really hard to talk about D&D when the match game music is playing behind me.
Yeah.
So
what do we got for our game?
So this is the same game we played again, but we're doing it again. Is the name of this a real or fake app or website?
Oh,
for sure.
Love it.
So some of them just sound so stupid. Some of these names are just so god-awful dumb. And I know that the English language is sort of crowding out words at this point.
Yes.
So some of these people just apparently took a Scrabble bag and turned it over and picked the first 9 letters they saw.
Of course.
So number 1, real or fake? Tweet drive.
Tweet drive?
Tweet drive.
Tweet drive.
Okay, my thing is that I feel like this might have been an app I had like forever ago, but I don't remember if it was actually called that. So I'm just going to say yes as a guess.
I'm going to say no, not only to cover my bases, but also because typically you'd think, oh, we'll give them a real one at the beginning, but reverse psychology, maybe you give us a fake one.
Well, now your statistics measurement there doesn't really work out because we've only played this game once.
Well, yeah.
So,
no, but going off of like games in general.
Okay. It is actually real. It is a charity foundation that organizes holiday toy drives.
Okay, I was wrong about what its purpose was for, so I definitely didn't have that.
Did you think it was like Uber, but like you send a tweet to a driver?
No,
and they pick you
I
up?
thought it was like an archive of your tweets. Like you log in.
Oh, that's
tweet
cool.
drive.
Okay. 9gag.
9gag?
The number 9 GAG.
Real.
I'm going no.
Real.
You say it's real?
Yes. Real.
Okay. What you want to hazard a guess what it is?
I don't know, but I think I've heard it before.
It is actually real. It is a stupid photo meme generator app.
What?
Yep. Okay. Yes.
But why 9?
Like, I don't know. There's other websites like IO9,
Gag,
where it's like
I
guess a
get
pun on iodine, but yeah.
You never know.
But why the 9?
Why gag? I don't know.
Well, gag, it's funny.
But it doesn't make any sense.
Like
unless
it's
there's
a
like
gag.
Okay, so when I'm working with a camera, I don't have to adjust the gag stop. It's not a part of photography as far as I'm aware. But I don't know. Camiz.
I beg your abs. Did you sneeze?
Can you please?
Did you sneeze?
Camiz. CAMIZZ. Camiz.
Camiz. I'm gonna go no again.
I'm gonna go yes.
That is fake.
Darn
yeah, I was just going off statistics that time though. So.
Darn it!
Linkfly.
Linkfly. I mean, I'll go real. It sounds believable.
Because I have to be utterly crushed in this game, I'm gonna go fake.
You're gonna say fake?
I'm gonna go fake.
It is actually fake.
Nice.
Yes.
I think we're tied then.
You are tied, absolutely.
Are we really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
B-bomb.
B-bomb?
B-bomb.
I'm going real.
B-E-E-B-O-M. B-bomb.
I'm going real.
I'm going real too.
I really want to know what it's for if it is real.
Do you want to give me a guess?
Oh, honey bath bombs. I don't know.
Ooh, that's a good guess. Essential oils.
Nice.
Essential oils. It is actually real. It is oddly enough, it is a tech review website.
But okay, so
I love it.
Far from what I was expecting.
Completely
but,
different.
I really hope we get like. I really hope your first email is like a hate email for dissing on one of these websites. That's my favorite.
I'll take it.
That's my favorite
app.
Website. How dare you make fun of the name?
I will take that. And I will proudly display
also,
that email.
Can I just say, to further make B-bomb sound stupid, it reminds me of that weird Australian children's show Booba. Booba.
I don't know that one.
Booba. It's like they're weird like alien balloon creature things that float around, and they have like baby faces. I will look it up.
It sounds like a nightmare you had.
It's
This
no.
sounds like bananas in pajamas.
Trust me, it's real. I will show you.
Next
Continue
one.
the game.
Blingy.
Blingy.
Blingy?
Blingy.
Blingy.
Bling with 2 E's after that.
Oh, blingy.
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 I'm gonna say fake.
I'm also gonna say fake.
It is a real app.
What?
What?
Adds glittery graphics to your
Oh my
photographs.
god!
Wow.
The fact that you have
This
to
is
have a
booba.
whole. That's terrifying.
Oh, Jesus.
Right?
Cool.
That thing is terrifying.
Booba is horrifying. I used to watch it because I thought it was like hilarious how creepy it was when I was a child.
That kind of reminds me of I don't even know what show it was. I just happened to come across it. I think it was on like telenovela or Telemundo.
You know,
and
it's solid already.
It was some. They were like anthropomorphic airplanes with just human faces on the front, and they were terrifying.
Yep, I've seen that.
I've seen the show.
Ugh.
Yep.
Amica.
Amica.
A-M-I-C-A. Amica.
I don't know. I'm gonna go fake based on purely statistics at this point.
To throw a curveball, I'm gonna go real.
It is actually real.
Is it really?
Ooh.
It's real.
What is it?
It's an insurance company.
What?
Amica.
Amica.
Oh yeah.
Home,
that's
life,
like,
and auto, baby.
It's like Wawanisa.
Yeah.
Oh,
We thought of the name
okay.
Wawanisa.
I don't know.
What even is that?
Skazio. I don't know if I'm I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. It's S-K-A-Z-I-O. Skazio. I don't know if I'm saying it.
All right, then I'm gonna go real.
Okay.
I'm gonna go fake.
It is fake.
Nice. You threw me off, Justin, on purpose.
How did I throw you off?
By saying you were like, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this correctly.
How do you know if you didn't? How do you know?
Well,
yeah,
about
like how would you know if
pronouncing
you're
your own?
pronouncing it correctly if it was fake? Like, because then you would be the
Didn't
one
you make
making
it
up
up?
the
All right.
pronunciation.
All right.
It was an unwitting trick, but a good one nonetheless.
Yeah,
Okay, well, completely unwitting.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
an unwitting trick, but a good one nonetheless.
but it was still good. It's
But
still,
I love that you
still-
project that sort of cunning onto me that I came up with.
That
Well,
I
okay,
thought of
to be
that.
fair though, that's how I would play this game
Okay.
if I was in your position. So
Yakindo.
Yakindo. That sounds like karate or something. I'm gonna go real.
I'm also gonna go real.
It is fake.
Yakindo is
Amazing.
fake. Darn
Yakindo.
it.
Does it not sound like some kind of like martial arts or something?
Yeah, it sounds like an app that like teaches you martial arts
Right.
with like videos or something.
Exactly.
If it were real and I had to guess, I would have thought that maybe some sort of like vegan food tracker app.
Okay.
That's another.
Okay.
good
That's just what
option.
comes to me.
For sure.
Keep these off to the side. Trademark these,
Right.
Because you may think they're stupid,
Trade.
but somebody's gonna
Trademark.
TM.
Register this
TM.
when I get home. Okay. Nothing.
What?
The name is Nothing.
I'm going real.
It's the word Nothing.
I'm going fake.
It is real.
What is it?
It's an app that when you launch it, it just has a blank screen that says nothing.
Why are people allowed to make apps? Why do we just let anybody program an app?
Hey, as long as there's no malware, Apple apparently lets
my
anything
God.
happen.
Okay, but to be fair, you have to think about how many people would hear about what this app is and are like, I'm downloading that, like, just to be funny.
No, that's what I'm saying is like it's so absurdly ridiculous. I bet it has like millions of downloads.
Well,
Oh,
I
yeah.
love that people will specifically download this and use up the space on their phones. Just because it's...
Yeah,
Are
yeah.
you getting just one channel?
What?
Do you want
Oh,
to-
it just sounded weird. It's fine now.
Okay. SMTH.
I'm gonna go fake.
I'm gonna go real.
It is real.
It sounds like it reminds me of how, like, when I'm really lazy, I spell
tied up?
something.
And is it the final game? Is it the
Amazing.
final one?
No. There's still a few left.
Oh,
Okay, cool.
fantastic.
SMTH stands for... Oh, this is the stupidest app I've ever heard of.
Okay.
It's called Send Me to Heaven, SMTH. It measures the height of your phone when you throw it in the air. It just uses the little accelerometer in your phone to see how high you can throw it.
That is like making an app that measures how much radioactivity goes into your phone when you put it in the microwave. That is
Like,
just
unless
asking to
you're-
destroy property.
Yeah, unless
Yeah.
you're specifically like planning on not throwing it high enough to not be able to catch it when it comes back down. Like, what is the point?
It's just like a phone that comes with a depth measurement. What is it?
Or-
Just drop it.
Right? Or if like
fathom meter, whatever. The
or
hell it
if
is.
you just really wanted to test like that and simultaneously test if OtterBoxes are like legit or something.
So funny.
Yeah, this phone. Yeah, it's an app that measures the Coriolis effect in your toilet bowl. You know. Oh, here we go. Brobook.
Brobook?
Brobook.
Brobook.
Mhm.
Okay.
My bro heart has to go real.
P. Millie's just got this face.
This one's really hard though.
Do you smell frying bacon?
I'm gonna go fake.
That is fake.
Damn it.
Yes.
Spoiler.
Spoiler.
Like,
Oof.
No, I'm going real.
I'm also gonna go real.
that is fake as hell.
Is it
Dang
really?
it.
Yep.
Dang it.
Eye shaver.
Eye shaver or ice?
Eye shaver.
Eye shaver. I'm gonna go real.
I'm gonna go real.
That is real.
Is
I was
it?
gonna-
Wait,
I was
is
gonna
it
say,
an
it sounds
app?
like one of those stupid ones where you like put it up and
Yeah, no,
like eye and, like,
I was gonna say, is it one of those like stupid apps that makes like the shaving noise so you
Yes.
can prank people? Yeah.
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 Well, yeah, it's just
It
it's got a
sounds like
little
one of the
graphic.
ones that was made in like 2010.
It's got a little graphic of a electric razor on it, and you just
Yeah.
apparently run it over your face, and it makes like.
Yep.
sound.
Yep.
Yep.
So congratulations to B. Millie,
I knew it.
who actually pulled it out on this round.
Oh yeah. How many did he beat me by?
He beat you, Remus, by 1 point.
Oh
Nice.
my goodness.
1 point.
Honestly,
Good game,
game.
sir.
Good game.
Good game, sir. Good game. Good game.
Yes.
Good God.
Oh,
The
hell.
most intense moment of my life. I thought we were gonna be tied going into the final round, and I was like, literally, this is the most stressed I've ever been in my life.
It was literally it was my dedication to Brobook.
Yeah,
You
I mean,
just
you had to
stuck by
throw.
I had to.
Bros got to stick by bros, man.
Exactly.
Congratulations. You have won this week's challenge.
Good job, Emily.
I just gotta say, you've been getting some very interesting looks from our instructor, walking around
Well-
behind you guys.
It's Dr. Wierig.
Yeah.
He knows me.
Yeah.
He knows what I'm about.
Unfortunately, he knows us
Indeed.
all, so I don't think we can use him as a reference.
Well.
I mean,
He wouldn't inflict us on anybody in the real world.
yeah, I'll ask him one day, and he'll be like, "Really? You really think that I would give you a
You
reference?"
think that you could do that?
Once he
You
picks
thought.
himself off the floor from laughing so hard. So,
You thought.
I think we can do some news now.
Yeah.
I'm a little laughed out from that one. So,
Yay. So let's get into more ridiculous news.
oh, this was a good one.
Ooh.
And oddly enough, again, time is a circle. This thing happened, I believe, last semester in a different story.
Oh.
A woman calls the police to inform them of a bomb in an attempt to keep her boyfriend from completing a urine test.
Hello.
Yep. I think this exact thing happened last semester.
Yeah, except in that case, it was a boyfriend who called it a bomb threat to the Walmart where his girlfriend worked
Yep.
because he wanted her to get off work early.
Yep.
Ah.
In this case, Denise Martinez from Winter Haven, Florida, called 911 and falsely reported a man coming to a New Haven police station to blow the building up in an attempt to stop her boyfriend from taking a urine test. So, of course,
Amazing.
Florida.
Oh, is it really?
Florida.
Amazing.
yeah,
What are
her,
you doing to us?
her boyfriend was in the police station for 6 hours, refusing to give a urine sample to the police officers at the station. In an attempt to rescue her boyfriend, she called 911 and told them the man was coming to blow the building up before hanging up the phone. The police at the station reviewed the number and found it to be very similar to that of Jason's girlfriend, who had dropped him off at the station earlier in the day.
My
Amazing.
God.
They investigated the situation and got in contact with her, who admitted to making the phone call. Both the boyfriend and the girlfriend have now been arrested and charged. He was arrested for probation violation and she for making a false bomb threat.
Fantastic.
So, genius.
In reality,
Genius.
she might get more time than him.
Yep.
Honestly, though.
Yeah.
Well, it
because
depends on what he's being popped for.
Oh, yeah.
for
It depends
probation,
on
but
the-
still,
yeah.
yeah. I was gonna say.
Damn.
You would have been better off just leaving it alone.
Right?
So I don't know how she thought that was going to help, because even if they had believed her about the bomb threat and the whole thing went off without a hitch, he was still going to have to go back at some point and have his pee tested.
They wouldn't just be like, oh, there's a bomb coming to the building. We'll deal with you later.
Right.
Goodbye. Like, no, that's not how
It's
not
not like a snow day.
Yeah, like,
It's not like a snow day.
honestly, the one from last semester was slightly more understandable. Just slightly.
Snow days.
Well, I mean, who wouldn't want to blow up a Walmart?
Yeah, one, who wouldn't want to blow up a Walmart? Two, like, that would actually get, like, his girlfriend off of work early.
Yes.
So, like,
because her shift will be over by the time they finish sweeping all the
we don't have
sock
snow days.
departments. What?
We don't have snow days here.
No.
Nope.
In Cali.
We do have wildfire days sometimes.
We've very rarely had wildfire days, and we sometimes do have, like, heat days, which is basically when it gets, like, I remember in grade school we had heat days where we actually couldn't go outside and play recess because, like, the blacktop was so hot.
Oh, well, yeah, in like
start to, like,
grade school,
melt the bottom of kids' like rubber soles of their shoes.
Yeah.
Well, see, I grew up before this current stage of global warming got so bad, so it was never quite that terrible when I was in school.
Indeed.
But yeah, driver who was currently in a police chase presently called the police to tell them to stop pursuing him.
Oh my goodness.
That's amazing. That's so good. Hey, can you guys, like, stop?
Leave me alone. Stop. You guys.
No.
Bruce Dewey has pleaded guilty to dangerous driving in front of a Chichester Crown Court. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Dewey.
What?
What a name.
Bruce Dewey.
Bruce Dewey.
You just know he's kind of a big guy.
It
He got the last name Dewey.
Reminds me of Dewey Finn.
Dewey Finn.
There you go.
There's what I was looking for. Dewey Finn. There it is.
Let's see. So he was involved in a 50-minute long police chase, and during the pursuit, he called emergency services and requested that the police stop chasing him.
Wow.
Do they have his exact words?
They don't have a quote here.
I just want to know, like, why?
Oh, this was in the UK, by the way. I forgot.
Okay.
So that's why I couldn't. The Crown Court.
Also,
thought that would have been Canada.
Dewey makes a bit more sense.
Dewey.
Then.
Yeah.
The pursuit began when police spotted Bruce on Terring Road on February 22nd. He was driving a blue Honda. The police knew of him and knew that he only had a provisional license, so obviously this must be a small town.
Yeah.
As soon as Bruce saw the police behind him, he accelerated away from them, beginning the 50-minute long police chase, where a police vehicle was damaged, putting it out of action.
Wow.
The officer Pete DeSilvo stated in a press release, for nearly 50 minutes he refused to stop for police units, avoided stop sticks deployed to try to burst his tires, and at one point called emergency services and asked us to stop following.
Amazing.
He was brought to a halt after the police conducted a tactical stop, and he was jailed for 15 months, disqualified from driving for 3 years with a requirement to take an extended retest in order to pay a fine.
Fantastic.
That's so amazing.
Please, can you stop following me?
Can you please stop?
Like, I wanted a quote, like, purely so I could know, like, what reasoning he possibly thought he had to get them to stop following him.
So absurd, man. So absurd.
Yeah.
I love it, though.
I don't know. I should have looked this up. What exactly a provisional driver's license entails, particularly in
Isn't
the UK.
it essentially having a permit?
No, from my understanding, a provisional driver's license is being able to drive yourself, but you're not allowed to drive others. Like, you are technically able to, like, drive yourself wherever you would like, but you can't have other passengers in the car.
Interesting.
Well, I'm pretty sure that's definitely, like, how it is here, because that's what you get when you, like,
when you have a learner permit, you can't drive people around.
It's not even when you get a learner's permit. It's when you first pass your driving test.
No, once you have your driver's license, you're a driver.
If you're under a certain age, you can only drive yourself and people over a certain age.
Okay, well that's new to me, because when I got my license back in the olden days, once they handed you that sheet, you were a driver. There were no restrictions on you.
Yeah, no.
The only restriction you had about driving after that was like rental car companies.
Oh, for sure.
You know, raising your rates or not letting you rent until you're 25.
Right.
But once you have a license,
I still think you can't rent a car until you're 25. Right?
No, I don't. I don't know if you can or if it just requires a whole bunch of extra insurance. I'm not certain.
Wild. Anyway.
Yeah.
Unsure.
Who knew? So we're going to take a quick little break here on Griffin Radio. We are GR. You've been listening to Get This on Griffin Radio. I'm your host, DJ Lunchbox.
DJ Supremus here.
DJ McMillie, that's me.
Okay, I'm glad you could deign to respond. Thank you. Don't forget to check us out on our Facebook page, Griffin Radio 119. Instagram is Griffin Radio SD. And, of course, listen to us on the TuneIn app under the Griffin Radio channel. We will be back in just a few minutes. Meet you back here in a minute, guys.
Because we can. Yes, we can.
Welcome back to Get This on Griffin Radio. We are GR.
We are GR. That's what we are. No bar.
I'm DJ Lunchbox here with
DJ Supremus.
And DJ McMillie, that's me.
That's me. I keep doing that as a reflex because I remember this whole thing years ago with Miley Cyrus when she was doing Hannah Montana and they did this weird skit with her and Miley Cyrus, that's me. So it's just branded onto my brain. So we have lots of time. We're going to do one more story here and then we're going to go straight into the news. Yes. And then we're going to wrap up the rest of the hour with some more of these fantastic stories because there's some
fun stories.
Got some good stuff here.
Do you really?
It makes me happy.
Yay. I'm excited.
You know what? It amazes me. We're over half an hour into the show and we've only covered 2 stories.
Nice.
We had a lot to do. We also had your game.
Yes,
we had our announcement.
But I over prepare now because but we don't go through as many as we did. I think we just cover them in a little bit more detail.
Indeed.
Let's see. Yeah, I want to do this one. This was a good one. A man fails in his attempt to steal a bag of Cheetos. So in retaliation, he tries to burn down the entire gas station.
Amazing.
Joshua Crook entered a BP gas station on South Grand Boulevard in St. Louis, Missouri, and attempted to steal a bag of Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
Ooh, how appropriate!
Wow.
There's so many layers to this. It's so meta.
So layered.
After being confronted by the store manager, he returned and attempted to burn down the entire gas station.
Oh my gosh!
At approximately 5 p.m., he entered the gas station and picked up a bag of Flamin' Hot Cheetos. The worker recognized him as a thief who had stolen from the gas station before, and was told by the manager he needs to put the bag down if he wasn't going to make a purchase. Joshua obliged to the store manager's demand, put the spicy snack back down, and left the store. He returned 1 minute later, grabbed the bag, and attempted to walk out of the store before the manager attempted to stop him, but Joshua punched the manager in the face. Joshua then walked outside, threw a gas nozzle to the ground, spewing gasoline all over the place, and then threw a lit cigarette onto it in an attempt to light the gas, but the cigarette failed to ignite. That's just like having a really good stinger when you walk out of an argument and then you forget your keys and you gotta walk back in.
Right.
Like wah wah. Wah, 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 wah. So he tried to steal the chips twice.
Oh my god.
And the manager was just like, not having it.
Get out of here.
And so he's apparently seen one too many Vin Diesel movies.
Oh, boy.
And knocks the nozzle onto the ground. The gas spills out. And he's just like, hasta la vista, baby. And then flicks the cigarette and it just goes, and it just goes out.
No, it's like he flicked it a little too hard and then the cherry flew out like the wrong way, but the cigarette landed
Also,
in the gas.
Maybe he did that. I'm sorry. Maybe he did that one thing where he takes the cigarette, gives it that one last drag.
Yeah.
Dramatically, but of course he got the very last end of the tobacco, so it just simply went out. He just got down to the filter.
Amazing.
That's your problem, though. If you have enough money to hit up a bag of cigs or pack of cigs, but you also can't afford Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
True.
I mean,
okay,
that's your first mistake.
But maybe
this isn't really
a
story of economics.
Maybe he stole the cigarettes from somewhere else.
I mean, I guess.
Maybe he's in some sort of street gang and was trying to swap the Flamin' Hot Cheetos for a pack of cigarettes.
Oh, I thought you were going to say maybe he's in a street gang and this was his initiation, stealing a Flamin' Hot bag of Cheetos. We're the Flamin' Bros. You got to go steal those Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
That sounds like a gang I would want to be in.
There is no way they would call themselves the Flamin' Bros.
Hey, you don't know gangs.
Well, I mean,
I know a gang that would call themselves that. It's some sort of Sean Cody video, I'm sure.
No, I feel like it would be very gay central.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Of course, it's the Flamin' Bros.
That would be the team name at a trivia night down there at Baja Betty's or something.
Oh yeah.
I don't judge gangs. I don't judge their sexual orientations. They just have to be.
Yeah, but that's a little
willing to do horrible acts.
That's a little bit on the nose.
Yes, so?
Yeah.
Usually they're a little more clever than that.
Not the Flamin' Bros.
No, not the Flamin' Bros.
Not the Flamin' Bros.
Oh, I forgot about this next story.
Oh no. Oh,
Can someone else read it? Can someone else read it? Wait.
Sure.
Who wants to read it?
Dying,
Remus, do you want
I'll
to?
do it.
So it's the bottom story, and then just read the first line, and that's when I do this. That's when I do the sound.
Okay. You're gonna kill me before I even read. A waiter at Little Red Barn Steakhouse shoots 3 times in the air after being put in a headlock by a customer. Like my brain can't even properly process.
So okay, read it again.
Out loud.
Yeah.
Okay, a waiter at Little Red Barn Steakhouse shoots 3 times in the air after being put in a headlock by a customer.
What?
Read on.
Okay.
Read on. Keep
The
reading.
incident occurred at 1 p.m. Wednesday, 24th August, at Little Red Barn Steakhouse on Hackberry Street, San Antonio, Texas. That already makes sense. The altercation occurred after a customer was unhappy with his meal, so he started a fight with the waiter. Eventually, the waiter fired 3 shots in the air inside a semi-full restaurant.
A semi-full restaurant.
The waiter fired 3 shots.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
An unidentified man walked into the steakhouse for a lunchtime meal. During the meal, the customer became displeased with the meal he received and complained to the waiter serving the food. A small scuffle began between the patron and the waiter. Crystal Halliday told Dallas News that the customer was the one that threw the first punch. He was a larger man, so he was on top of the waiter, beating him up pretty bad. I believe he also hit him with a computer that was there at the hostess stand.
Oh god, I snorted.
We also hit him with
I know. A computer. I think the best thing is I believe he also hit him.
That's so funny.
I declare.
Oh. The waiter was put into a headlock but managed to escape. As soon as he did, he pulled out his semi-automatic pistol and fired 3 rounds into the ceiling. Oh gosh. Both the customer and the waiter fled the scene before the police arrived. No one was injured during the shooting.
Oh my gosh. That is absurd.
Since the shooting occurred, the waiter has turned himself into the San Antonio Police Department. He is helping with the investigation and aiding them in identifying the customer. The customer, if identified, may face an assault charge, and the waiter may face a charge of unlawfully carrying a weapon.
Whenever this show happens, the whole station just devolves into anarchy. You know, people throwing things at other people to get their attention. I could have just gotten up.
You were busy listening to the story. Edmund was going to do the news here in a moment. I wanted to get his attention.
God.
And Edmund, I apologize for
it was a good shot. Justin's snorting because the story's so funny. I'm dying laughing.
Well, I got him on the shoulder, not the head, so I felt that was a little bit more civilized.
So funny.
Oh my god.
What do we got? We got news now?
We are going to take a little news break here. So, we're Griffin Radio. We are GR, and we're heading for the news with Edmund Kula.
From around the world, across the U.S., and right here in San Diego, bringing you news, sports, and weather. Griffin Radio, your CNN News affiliate.
Good afternoon. This is Edmund Kula from Griffin Radio with the latest news. The parent company of the National Enquirer is firing back. after an investigator hired by Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos claimed Saudi Arabia accessed his phone before photos and texts proving his extramarital affair were leaked. The tabloid claims the only source for the story was Lauren Sanchez's own brother, but Bezos' investigator is insisting the tabloid knew all about the messages before it approached him. A jury convicted a 22-year-old man for a sexual assault and murder of a New York City jogger. The courtroom erupted in applause Monday when the jury announced they found Chanel Lewis guilty on all accounts. They deliberate for less than 5 hours. 30-year-old Karina Veterano was murdered in 2016 after she went for a run near her home. Lewis will be sentenced on April 17th. Amazon is cutting prices on hundreds of products at Whole Foods for third time since it bought the premium grocery chain 2 years ago. The cuts mostly focus on produce go into effect Wednesday. Amazon and Whole Foods expected customers to save an average of 20% on select items, including greens, tomato, and fruits. The company will also double the number of weekly deals for Prime members and give them another 10% of hundreds of sales items through the store. Since buying Whole Foods for $13.7 billion, Amazon has attempted to revamp its costly whole paycheck image. Despite cuts, and Morgan Stanley analysts says price at Whole Foods have risen for 3 months in a row. Law enforcement authorities in Hawaii are trying to understand why a man would try to shoot passing motorists and then shoot himself. Police say the strange incident started early Sunday morning when a California couple was flagged down by a man standing in the road. As they slowed down, they noticed he had a gun. They sped away, but the man fired a single shot at the car, hitting the female driver in the arm. Police who responded to the couple's 911 call found the suspect body in the middle of the road with a self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head. He has been identified as 30-year-old Dallas Kanawe. While police were responding, they asked nearby business to remain closed.
All he says is that there was a shooting, we need you to shut down and get everything shut down as quickly as possible.
Democrat Kamala Harris is one of them. She's taken an impressive amount of money. Her campaign announced Monday night that they have raised $12 million in the first quarter of 2019. Those donations came from 218,000 individual contributions. Half of the money raised came in online. With an average digital and donation of $28, Harris launched her campaign on January 21st. She promised to reject money from corporate PACs and federal lobbyists, and is only soliciting funds for primary election. It's been 2 years since Indiana teenagers A.B. Williams and Libby German were found dead near a bridge in the town of Delphi. Since then, the families have struggled to heal, but they are finding comfort creating new resources for the community. Hundreds of fans and local residents came out to Nipsey Hussle's store's location Monday to mourn the rapper and share the stories about how he was helping the local community where he grew up. Nipsey Hussle was killed, and 2 others were wounded in a shooting in front of his store that he owned Sunday. Police said Hussle and the 2 victims were standing outside the store in the parking lot when the shooting occurred. Police said they are looking for a single male gunman who fled the area. Today's weather is going to be in mid-60s and sunny. Currently, it's 12:47. This is Edmund Kula from Griffin Radio.
This has been Griffin Radio, your CNN News affiliate.
Welcome back to Get This on Griffin Radio. We are GR. I'm DJ Lunchbox.
And I'm DJ Supremus.
And B. Millie will be back with us eventually.
Probably in like a few seconds.
Yeah, but he'll do what he got to do.
Indeed.
I figured we haven't listened to Combustible Edison for a while. You reminded me. I wanted to hear this.
Okay, for sure.
I love this song.
Dig, 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 dig.
B. Millie, welcome back. So we got time for a couple more stories.
Let's do it. What?
This next story.
Oh, I thought you were laughing at what I said. I was like, it wasn't that weird.
Oh, it was hysterical. The stuff that you say, oh my God.
I mean, I know it, but it's nice to hear it from other people every once in a while.
Oh, for sure.
I know I'm hilarious.
Wow.
But, yeah.
It's true. So, again, we're back to China. China just stepping outside the bounds here.
Okay.
A man was removed from an airplane after attempting to sneak his favorite pet onto a plane by cleverly disguising it as a KFC sandwich.
How do you find these, man?
I think they find me.
Oh my gosh.
Only identified by his last name of Li, the man was stopped at China's Guangzhou Baiyun International Airport. Of course it was. I mean, it's always the Guangzhou Baiyun. That's where everything happens.
Naturally.
Typical.
He was stopped before getting onto his flight destined for Beijing after again an X-ray scanner spotted something weird in his fast food packaging. What looked like a snack being kept for later in Lee's bag had an odd protrusion poking out of the sides of it, which were noticed by the X-ray scanner. Mr. Lee told airport security there was nothing special in the bag, but just a sandwich. He said, "There's no turtle in there, just a sandwich."
Hello. That's how you make someone suspicious.
Suspicious.
The airport security investigating Mr. Lee's KFC sandwich discovered that the odd protrusions were legs and not the deep-fried chicken strips sticking out of the sides. The turtle was being held between two sesame seed buns and was wrapped in KFC packaging.
Oh my
God. With this.
The reason he disguised his turtle, I'm sure you're asking yourself.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't want to be separated from his pet while he was on his trip. He apparently eventually agreed to leave his pet turtle in the care of his friend as the airline did not allow pets on the plane. So, okay, I have a couple questions here.
Yep.
What the hell is wrong with China and X-ray machines?
Yep.
Consistent problem.
I don't do research. Like it's not something like I monitor the Chinese news agencies. Yet I've found 3 stories now in less than a year about somebody doing some terrible behavior with an X-ray machine.
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
And 2, how good of a pet owner could this guy possibly be if he thought that running his beloved little pet through an X-ray machine was better than leaving it at home in its own little terrarium,
right?
Aquarium, whatever whatever kind of turtle it was. That pisses me off. And you got to think the turtle itself was already not having a good time being smashed
wrapped
between a sesame seed bun and wrapped up.
Yeah, that's
exactly
big yikes, bud.
That is exactly my field, B. Millie. He's just rubbing his face now.
Like, why do people do this?
What
is the deal with an X-ray machine?
I don't know, man.
What would happen if we took them out? Would the whole world just devolve into chaos? Like, what's gonna happen?
I don't know. Possibly.
We'd sure get through airlines faster, I'll tell you that.
Oh, yeah.
Geez.
So, this next story was actually submitted by listener Myman. Somebody I know. Long story.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Listener
okay.
Myman. An Oklahoma woman was arrested after the Oklahoma Department of Corrections say she used a T-shirt cannon to launch contraband over both the security fences at the North Fork Correctional Facility in Sayre. Authorities say Carrie Hickman pulled into the parking lot of the prison and used her T-shirt cannon to launch a box over the fences without getting out of her car and then sped off. The prisons say that she had several packages full of drugs like meth and marijuana, cell phones, earbuds, phone chargers, and more, which are easily tradable inside the prison. Officers were able to stop her and found the T-shirt gun and several other packages of contraband, according to the Department of Corrections. She is now being held in Beckham County the Beckham County Prison on complaints of introducing contraband into a penal institution, conspiracy, and drug trafficking.
Jeepers creepers.
Amen, Jeepers creepers. Are you kidding me? With a t-shirt gun?
It's just so stupid. I mean...
It's just so stupid. I mean, it's so amazing when Justin acknowledges the actual stupidity of his stories. How actually dumb they are.
Well, this woman obviously had a plan to get this stuff into prison, and they can't keep that stuff out of prison.
Freaking amazing.
It just when you hit the wrong button.
Life finds a way.
That stuff's gonna get into prison somehow. So she was just driving by. She just pulls up, reaches out of her car, thunk, 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 and then
carry on.
And off she goes. Oh man.
The worst drive-by in the history of the universe.
She was just trying to be helpful, that's all. I mean...
Oh my gosh, so funny.
And I love all of our t-shirt cannon noises.
That reminds me of that story we did about the hot dog gun that was used at a baseball game and it took out that woman's face. Were you here for that?
What?
I'm sure one of you was here. I know Jesse was here. Yeah, last week.
I would have remembered that.
Well, you'll read it when I send. That reminds me. I need to send you guys the show archives.
Amazing.
This woman was sitting in the stands at a baseball game, and apparently they were doing free footlongs, and he had a t-shirt gun. And this guy was just firing these footlong hot dogs wrapped up into the stands.
And he hit a girl in the face.
And this woman just took a footlong to the face.
I love that.
Gave her a
sentence.
big old black eye. Yeah, right there, B. Billy?
You can't say she took a footlong to the face and not expect this kind of a reaction.
Oh, I absolutely can. Oh, I'm gonna. Get back up on your microphones.
I just see the image. The woman's so excited. Here, right?
See, I was imagining a woman that just wasn't looking and he missed a little bit.
Oh my god, I love sports.
I think Supremus, that you're closer. If I remember the details correctly.
Oh my
she just
god.
she was just watching the game.
Yeah, it was like the person next to her or something.
It's the most Nickelodeon
right?
Dan Schneider comedy.
Yeah,
they're just sitting there oh my god, this is a great. Is this a hot dog?
Yeah, that sounds like something that would happen to Josh.
Oh my god, so much.
You know what I should do, just to make it easier for you guys?
Oh my god.
Yes.
We'll hammer this out in more detail later off the air.
Yes.
But if you want, I could always just send you all the headlines for each story.
Oh, that would be helpful, yeah.
Rather than have you read what's easily about 100 pages by now of stories.
For
sure.
I
could just send you the headlines. You'd be like, well, that's interesting. What's that one? And I can give you more details on that. So we'll go into that a little bit more.
Okay.
I'm really looking forward to the best of the best here.
Oh, I want to do it. Each of our top 5 best stories.
That's
so funny.
I'm not a sports guy, but I do love a good championship. So that
is true.
I
think, oh my god, is it going to be March Madness? Or we're going to have brackets?
Yeah, we're going to have. We can use the bread brackets.
Yeah, you've got that bread bracket there thing, which we still have no idea what the hell that is.
Breadstick bracket.
Somebody left a sheet of paper in here, and it's like a March Madness bracket, except every.
It's
literally just a photo of a bunch of breadsticks.
It's all just a bunch of breadsticks.
That all look the same.
So we could each do our personal 4, and then have a wild card bracket of 4 more stories, and see which one is hilarious.
Man, I don't know if we have time to do all that. If we do, we're gonna have to just go straight into it when the show starts.
I think it should be a whole week. I think it should be Tuesday we decide our stuff, and then Thursday is semifinals and finals.
Okay, we'll do it next month. This month, because May's gonna start getting busy with our final project and everything. So we'll do it this month.
I'm so down for this.
When I get home, I will start compiling and send you guys my lists.
Yeah.
Yep. A Michigan man's attempt to kill a cockroach on Tuesday morning backfired, with the man ending up in the hospital. The 50-year-old man was he spotted the insect inside his Detroit home and decided to neutralize the threat by throwing his shoe at it, according to police. Only problem was that apparently he forgot he'd put the revolver inside of his shoe.
Oh!
So the gun came flying out of the shoe in midair and went off once it hit the floor, according to Detroit's WDIV-TV. The stray round hit the man in the foot, and his condition is not immediately known.
Amazing.
I love
that.
Justin's wheeze laugh. It is probably the funniest thing in the world.
Same.
How do you not notice that your shoe is suspiciously heavy?
Why
you know what your own shoe weighs?
Why do we repeatedly have this conversation? People are just the straight up dumbest. We are the dumbest in the world.
This is true.
If I want your opinion, I'll beat it out of you.
Thank you, B. Millie.
You're welcome. We're just the dumbest.
We are stupid people.
We're all just like, as a
the human race is a
we're
problem.
Dumb.
Yeah.
We're just dumb.
Entirely agreed.
There's too many sharp corners in the world. I'm just saying that. There's too many sharp corners.
Oh yeah.
Too many unplugged outlets.
Too many unplugged outlets. Too many shoes tucked inside of people's slippers. Too many untended lobster tongs that can be used as weapons when your blood sugar is low inside of a red lobster. Were you here for that?
Yeah, the fencing match that went down in the Red Lobster. You were for sure here for that.
I think it might have been just you and me.
Mm-mm.
Really? Okay.
You for sure were here.
I feel like I would remember fencing.
It was a good story.
It was like there was a fight that broke out at the Red Lobster with a bunch of people, and then a guy used tongs.
Oh no, just kidding! I do remember
to
this.
Go on a full-on.
Now that you mentioned
match.
that it was like a large fight, yes,
I
do remember this.
I think Justin's face turned to like alizarin crimson. It was literally like the reddest I've ever seen his face before he finished a sentence.
Well, I mean,
because he was just like, which turned into a fencing match with the tongs.
Yes, because I started to read the story and I stopped because I told you I couldn't get it out with the straight.
Funny.
Oh my god, I couldn't stop laughing.
Oh, so funny.
Good lord.
This is the best. This is the best show.
This is better than drugs, let me tell you that.
Oh, well, you know.
Well, just
depends on which one we're talking about.
Yeah,
allegedly.
For sure.
Allegedly.
All right, we're going to get out of here. Thank you so much for listening to us again, everybody.
Thank you.
This has been Get This on Griffin Radio. We are GR. Yes. I'm your host, DJ Lunchbox, with
DJ B. Millie, that's me.
And DJ Supremus.
We will see you guys again on Thursday.
So,
in the meantime, check us out on Facebook, Griffin Radio 119. Instagram for us is Griffin Radio SD. And, of course, you can always hear us on the TuneIn app under the Griffin Radio channel. We have more shows coming up. We've got Critical Hits. Is it still Critical Hits? Is that the name?
I think so, yes.
With DJ Keen after this.
Yep.
And I'm going to go get some coffee, damn it, because I want some caffeine.
Please.
Thank you much, guys. We'll see you in a couple days.